Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're jumping into something huge happening in India. This incredible digital payment boom. Things like UPI, their instant payment system. It's made sending money so easy, almost effortless, really. We've seen this massive surge, right? I read UPI volumes hit something like 200 trillion last fiscal year. Just astonishing. And this is the part that maybe doesn't get talked about enough. This convenience, it seems, has come with a pretty serious downside. Financial fraud feels a bit like a digital gold rush, but with a shadow hanging over it, lots of sophisticated scams popping up. So our mission today is to unpack that cost and, importantly, look at how AI is being brought in to, fight back. What are we actually seeing in terms of the scale of this problem?
Yeah, the scale is significant. The numbers are pretty stark, actually. If you look at the period between, say, April 2024 and January 2025, India recorded about 24 lakh, that's 2.4 million digital fraud cases, the losses. Around 4,245 crore, that translates to nearly $500 million US. And crucially, that figure represents a 67% jump from the year before. And it's not just, small amounts either. We're definitely seeing a worrying spike in higher value cyber frauds, those over 1 lakh rupees. Thousands of incidents causing real financial damage. Wow. 67% jump. That's really sobering. So what's fueling this? Is it just people being maybe a bit naive online, or is there more going on?
It's certainly more complex than just blaming gullible users, as some might say. I mean, yes, digital literacy and general awareness haven't perfectly kept pace with how fast everyone adopted mobile payments. That's true. But it's only one piece of the puzzle. The fraudsters themselves, they've become incredibly sophisticated. We're seeing them use AI-generated content now, things like deep fakes, those super realistic fake videos or audio clips, plus really advanced phishing tactics. And then you've got the systemic issues, things like maybe weak enforcement of rules when people or businesses sign up, verification processes that aren't robust enough, and sometimes inconsistent application of the regulations already in place. All this, unfortunately, creates openings for fraud on a large scale.
Right, that makes sense. So it's not just individual behavior, it's weaknesses in the whole system that fraudsters exploit. And with criminals using tech like AI, it seems logical that AI would be the countermeasure, right? What's actually being done, say, at a national level to use AI against this?
Oh, absolutely. Regulators and the banks are definitely leaning into AI. India's central bank, the Reserve Bank of India, they've launched something called MuleHunter.AI. The whole point of that is to sniff out and shut down mule accounts. These are basically throwaway accounts criminals use to move dirty money around and cover their tracks.
MuleHunter.AI, okay. Catchy name.
Yeah, and the National Payments Corporation of India, they're the ones running UPI. They're piloting a federated AI system with banks, again, to boost fraud detection capabilities. Plus, you see global players like Mastercard. Their systems analyze, I think it's something like 160 billion transactions globally every year, using AI to generate real-time risk scores for payments. It's pretty impressive stuff. These systems use things like anomaly detection flagging if a transaction looks weird compared to your usual activity, like, a huge transfer at 3 a.m. from somewhere new. They also look at behavioral patterns, how you normally interact online, and even use natural language processing to spot dodgy wording and phishing emails.
That sounds incredibly powerful, almost like AI could be the silver bullet. But powerful tools usually come with challenges, don't they? What are the hidden risks here with AI adoption?
That's a really crucial question. Because yes, AI is promising, but adopting it isn't straightforward. There are definite hurdles. For one, training these AI models needs absolutely massive data sets. And that immediately brings up big privacy concerns, right? About all that personal financial data. Then there's the issue of false positives. If the AI doesn't have enough good data, or the right kind, it might incorrectly flag legitimate transactions as fraud. That's a huge hassle for genuine users.
Yeah, I can imagine getting your card blocked for no reason.
Exactly. And maybe the most concerning thing is what we call adversarial AI. This is where attackers deliberately try to trick the AI systems. They might subtly change a scam email just enough so the AI filter misses it, essentially learning how to bypass the defenses. It becomes an AI arms race.
Wow. So the fraudsters are trying to outsmart the AI designed to stop them?
Precisely. So to counter this, banks and institutions are increasingly looking at what's called an AI-driven zero-trust architecture. Basically, instead of assuming anything inside the network is safe, you continuously verify everything, every user, every device, every single interaction. It's like asking for ID constantly.
Makes it much harder for bad actors to move around if they do get in.
Exactly. But look, this really needs everyone pulling together, regulators, the banks, the tech companies. a multi-stakeholder approach is essential.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a complex, ongoing fight. We're not just battling the fraudsters, but also the very tools, the technologies that they're now learning to exploit.
It really is an evolving battlefield. And as India continues to build up these AI defenses and the whole landscape of digital security keeps shifting, well, it highlights something important, doesn't it? It shows that understanding this constantly changing environment, knowing the kinds of tricks fraudsters use, but also how technology is fighting back becomes more and more vital for all of us, just trying to navigate our own digital lives safely. Something to think about.